When you think of communism, you probably think about Stalin, death, complete failures, the Cold War, etc. One figure that might come to mind is Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong played the role as chairman of the Chinese Communist Party, or CCP. The Chinese Communist Party was formed in 1921 by UNU professors Chen Duxiong and Li Dazhao. Chen was born in China and received education in Tokyo. He then moved to Shanghai to create a newspaper called New Youth that promoted social reforms. Li Dazhao similarly went to Tokyo to learn, then became an editor for New Youth. Inspired by the Russian Revolution, they studied Marxism and additionally caused a movement that supported their goals. This and their growing support for social reforms at the time led to the creation and growth of the Chinese Communist Party. The National Kuomintang Party, or the KMT, leading China at the time, didn't really like the growing Communist Party, so civil war broke out between them. Later in 1924, they were forced to come together in the First United Front, which lasted for 3 years until 1927. During this, the two parties were forced to ally in an attempt to rid China of the pesky warlords still controlling the Northern Territory. Unfortunately for the CCP, the KMT didn't want an alliance and purged the party members in Shanghai in 1927, ending the United Front. This forced the CCP to hide elsewhere, mostly in the south, where they grew in numbers mostly through peasant revolutions. This allowed them to amass a grand unit of 9 million people in southern China, which was quickly annihilated by the KMT. This forced the remaining members of the CCP to run away in what is known as the Long March. This lasted from 1934 to 1935, where the CCP lost half their army. This hurt the morale of the remaining soldiers, but Mao Zedong became the solidified leader of the party during this time. Although that was pretty bad for the party,
But
it inspired other young Chinese men to join the cause as they saw it as an act of bravery. Luckily, it's time for the Second United Front. In 1936, the KMT and CCP were forced to ally again to fight back against the invading Japanese force. This lasted 9 years until 1945. This time didn't end with a purge. During this front, the CCP used guerrilla warfare, which allowed for continued build-up and support, while the KMT suffered heavy losses fighting traditionally. This eventually led to the defeat of the KMT in 1949. Now that the Chinese Communist Party had won the war and established the People's Republic of China, they had to actually lead it. Going back to Mao Zedong, his leadership was almost a complete failure and massively hurt China. Mao Zedong wanted to skip the long process of industrialization, so he instead built backyard factories in most small towns. This worked out amazingly as it caused many famines and resulted in the death of millions, and also didn't reach any of the production goals. Good for him. During the last decade of Mao's leadership, he started the Cultural Revolution in 1966, which set China back even further and tried to promote Mao. During this time is also when the song Red Sun in the Sky was used as propaganda for Mao. So pretty cool. After Mao died, 4 of his biggest supporters were immediately arrested, and everything that Mao did tried to be reversed. This led to how you actually industrialize through slow capital gain. This persisted for 36 years until 2012, when Xi Jinping became chairman, leading to where we are now. So what we learned is that communism mostly doesn't work, but propaganda is good. Don't try to skip industrialization. And back on communism some more, China mostly isn't even communist anymore, especially after the fall of the Soviet Union. So if you want to start your own communist country, don't. It never works out well. Just look at Cambodian history, see how that ended for them.